All right, testing. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Sinbin admin. All right, so much for all that, but welcome to Sinbin stream tonight. We got the regular season finale in the AUSL, which is Athletes Unlimited Softball League. Sorry about the bad audio. Thanks, Sinbin admin, for tipping me off. 7 and 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got the Blaze lineup. Looks like we're about set to get started. Sorry about the audio issues. Thanks, Sinbin admin, for tipping me off. All right, again, the Bandits, who are 14 and 9, will play the Talons in a best of 3, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, if necessary. All right, here we go. Emily Kennedy is the starting pitcher. Let's see if we get any like live play-by-play or anything. I'll have to keep an eye on it. All right, we're set for first pitch here. Number 11, wind up, and first pitch is low for a ball. 1-0. So again, the Blaze are at the to bat. Bandits in the field, fouled off for strike 1. All right, let's make sure this is muted. Yeah, there we go. That's muted. That's weird. All right. All right. Next pitch is a little outside. 2-1 is the count. All right. 2-1 count. Grounder taken at third, over to first, and 1 away. All right. Let me see if there's any live. I'm wondering if there is at all. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get any play-by-play on this. All right, first pitch is outside. It's a lefty batter. Kennedy. 1-0 count, 1 out. Number 75 on the Blaze. Inside, 2-0. So both teams have black pants, and the Blaze have blue jerseys. I'm sorry, the Bandits have blue jerseys with red numbers and blue socks with red stripes. The Blaze are wearing white jerseys. Another pitch just misses inside. It's quickly 3-0. Oh, here we go. Let's see the here's the live play-by-play. There we go. And shows bunt, takes strike 1. So 3-1 the count. Nobody on. Runner at first. All right, we'll have to take a look at this. And there's a strike to make it a full count at 3-2. Number 75, Aubrey Leach at bat. Batting. I got to look into this. And there's a base hit lined into right down the line. And at first is Kennedy with a single with 1 away. All right, what is their play-by-play doing? I don't understand. Let's see. Fielding, pitching, I don't know. Bandits. The pitcher, Blaze, batting, I don't know. Bailey Klingler takes ball 1. Third baseman, number 3 on her uniform. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 69 miles per hour to give you a little, idea on the speed. And she checks her swing. They appeal to first. She held it, so I believe it's 2-1. There we go. They finally put the pitch up on the. We got 1 out. 2-1 count, and a fly ball into left center, caught by the left fielder, and there's 2 away in the top of the first. but still a runner at first. Let's see, that should be a hit. Yep. So let me fix my one box score. All right. Pitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Kennedy is the pitcher. I think I screwed that up. So Leach, Otis. I don't know. This. We'll just go with the pitching, I guess. No, this doesn't help either. I don't know what their play-by-play is doing. Inside. All right. They don't have the count up. It's 0-2. Sorry, they hid the. This is Anna Gold, number 4, the shortstop for the Blaze. Swung on and missed. It might have been in the dirt. They throw to first in time. That'll retire the side. They pick up a hit, and we head to the bottom of the first. Still no score. All right, let me see if I can find some actual play-by-play on their site. This is, so we don't need this. This is the preview notes. That's just something good to cut away to. Here, we'll go back to the beginning. Okay, so they have like a little thing here. This is the other game going on. It's 5-3 volts over the Talons. Top of the 5th. Ah, here, this is a little better. I guess I had scrolled down. I don't know what had happened. Top of the first. Oh, it's behind, though. Batting, okay. Pit, yeah, okay. I think they're just running a little behind here. Yeah, I don't know. Hadn't looked into their play-by-play yet. All right, well, we're already in the bottom of the first. They said the crowd, these tickets sold out. So good crowd on hand. We got Morgan Zirkle leading off, Sidney McKinney for the Bandits, Aaron Koffel, Danielle Gibson-Horton, Delaney Wiz, W-I-S-Z, Bubba Nichols, Camarana, Corey McMillan, Mary Lacapo, and Della Dayton. See, I thought they might have batted. Yeah, see, they must have a designated hitter for the pitcher. I thought they might have 10 fielders. That's why I didn't bother to do defense. Plus, I couldn't find lineups anyways. All right, Kaylani Ricketts is the starter. Yeah, that's true. 1-2, 4.45 ERA. Drop, curve, change, BD, curve, and rise. 55% with her drop. 65.4 on the speed. All right, bottom of the first pitch to the lefty hitter is taken for a strike or bunted at and missed. Again, Morgan Zirkle out of Marshall is the batter. Here's the next pitch from the lefty pitcher. Taken for a ball. It's hard for me to tell where they're missing the strike zone exactly. All right. Here's the pitch from the lefty. Misses a little outside. It's 2-1. All right. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Right down the middle. Showing the on-deck hitter. Let's see. Blaze pitching. Yeah, they don't even have that. All right. I think we had time called. We had Ricketts go to the rosin. Morgan Zirkle, 2-2. Grounded to second, over to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the first. All right, number 75 on the fielding play, 4-3. All right, so what is going on here? They still have. All right, maybe I have to refresh. Maybe that's the problem. No, refreshing didn't do anything. All right, fouled back for strike one, 60-mile-per-hour pitch. Sidney McKinney out of Wichita State. Number 26, the second base person. Or second baseman. All right, Ricketts is set. Delivers. Fouled off. Into the stands, left side. And it's 0-2 the count with one out. Versus the Blaze. She's hitting 11 for 19, 579 average. Wow. All right, Ricketts is set. Number 10 delivers outside, ball one. All right, what's the deal with this play-by-play? I feel like it keeps freezing. Yeah, there we go. It's like I got to close it and reopen it. All right, next pitch. Fouled off. So still 1-2. Tonight's 1-2-3 punch. Tonight's top of the lineup with a... Oh, batting average, Morgan Zirkle leads 438. I should say she's second in the league. They were showing two other categories, but I was too slow. Foul down the right field line, still 1-2. Yeah, Bandits kind of that. I kind of like their B logo. It's very blue. On the website, it looks more blue greenish. On TV, it's definitely more of a light blue. All right. Excuse me, swing goes to short, and she's going to reach with a hit. It was a bit of a check swing hit there. And the Bandits have their first base runner aboard. All right, first pitch is outside to the righty. It's 1-0 with one out and a runner at first. Aaron Koffel from Kentucky, the shortstop, number 21. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1-1. Yeah, I don't know what to do with their play-by-play. I'll just have to keep closing it and reopening it, I guess. All right. Swung on and missed on a low and outside pitch. It's 1-2. Yeah, now is Koffel right? Bottom first? Yeah. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Low and outside. But she got her to chase it. And we got two away with a runner at first. Swung, yeah, just a great pitch. It was like in the lefty batter's box stripe, and she couldn't lay off of it. Low and outside. Ricketts delivers. Outside, ball one. Yeah, let me just try closing and reopening. I don't know what else to do. No. I got the hits up there, but... All right, misses outside, a little high, 1-0. Oops. Sorry, 2-0 now. Sorry about that. Whoop. That one's outside again. 3-0 with two outs and a runner at first. And that misses outside. Ball four. Two runners on with two outs. For the Bandits in the bottom of the first. No score. Yeah, I don't know what to do with their play-by-play. Oh, there we go. Here's bottom. Here's the play-by-play. There's a good summary. There we go. We'll go with that. All right. 1-0 to the next batter. Delaney Wiz. W-I-S-Z out of UCLA. Third baseman, number 97. Pitch is outside. 2-0. All right, so we'll just keep refreshing this. So we had a ground out, single, fly out, and strikeout. Then a ground out, single, strikeout, and a walk. So first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the first, 2-0 count. Pitch by Ricketts is low and outside. It's 3-0 again. She just walked the last batter. Certainly doesn't want to get into bases loaded. Wind up, delivery. Ooh, did that miss inside? That looked like a strike. Instead, it's ball 4. Bases loaded with 2 outs. All right, sacks packed with Bandits. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Ricketts struggling a little bit here on the last 2 batters. Can't find a strike zone, I guess. All right, here's the windup, the delivery. They call it a strike. It looked like it could have been just a hair outside, but she got the outside of the plate. Bubba Nichols Camarena, center fielder, number 48. Lefty Ricketts delivers low and outside, evens the count, 1-1. I gotta stop messing with the microphone. All right. Wind up, delivery, way outside, 2-1, 68 miles per hour. 3 of the last 5 hits have been home runs for Bubba. Speaking of Bubba, where's Bubba? Here's the pitch, low and outside, 3-1. Oh boy. And the Blaze are struggling here in this season finale, regular season game here. Bandits just getting ready for the playoffs this coming weekend. Swung on and missed right down the middle, strike 2. So full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Yeah, that was right down the middle, and she swung and missed. Thought she probably had a grand slam. Low and outside, and that'll walk a run in. So 1-0 for the Bandits. On what? 1 hit, I believe. 1 hit and 3 walks. And they get a run. Let's refresh. Maybe it'll... scoring plays. Yeah. Not yet. All right. First pitch is, I think, fouled off. Strike 1. Still 2 outs. Still bases loaded. Corey McMillan in. The DP, I guess the designated hitter or the designated pitcher, hitter, whatever they want to call it. I don't know. Left-hander against left-hander. Swung on and fouled it off on 66 miles per hour. A little early down the right side. So 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch, fouled it off, still 0-2, 55 miles per hour on that pitch. All right. Here's the pitch, inside, 1-2. So McKinney scored the run for the Bandits, putting them up 1-0. 1-2 pitch, swung on and foul down the right field line, out of play. 1-2 the count still. Whew, I applaud these people who are in attendance. It is a hot one in Rosemont tonight. Still 88 right now in the area. Here's the pitch inside. Oh, wow. They called it strike 3. That'll end the inning, but not before the Bandits get a run on 1 hit and 3 walks. We head to the top of the second, 1-0. Wow, I thought that was inside. All right, let me check my other thing. Yeah. All right, let's see. I guess this is what we'll do. We'll use their play-by-play here. I'll see what they do when they get to the top of the second here. Shoot. All right. Oh boy, let's see. All right. They're giving somebody an award, probably in a regular season award, but it's to one of the Blaze players, and they're not going to the playoffs. Let me see if I can listen in here. Oh, now a Bandits player with an award as well. Again, this is Athletes Unlimited Softball League. I believe this is their first year, but some of the games have been on locally for me in the Chicago area. Again, they got a best of 3 series coming up Saturday, Sunday, Monday if necessary. All right, we'll see how the play-by-play goes there. We're in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty. Misses upstairs. Ball 1. Next pitch. Way outside. Misses 2-0. This is Kayla Kowalik for the pitcher, DP, number 99. Pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infielder. Second baseman has it and hands it right to the pitcher. Quickly 1 away in the top of the second. Number 26, that was McKinney on the catch. So P4, pop up to 4. If you were to happen to be scoring it, just for an example. First pitch, low, I guess, 57 miles per hour, 1-0. This is Mackenzie Clark, right fielder, number 86, went to Clemson. Pitch by, whoop, that one's a strike, right down the middle, 1-1. And the pitcher, of course, is Emily Kennedy. Kaylani Ricketts is the Blaze pitcher. All right. Lefty against a righty hitter. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1-2. 1 out. Nobody on. Again, the Bandits will face the Talons in the final. Upstairs, maybe a little outside. Evens the count. 2-2. All right, here's the pitch. Bounces, well, it was low. It just barely crossed the plate and then hit the dirt before it got to the catcher's glove. All right, full count, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch by Kennedy, misses outside, ball 4. A 1-out walk for the Blaze here in the top of the second. All right. Here's the pitch way inside. I think it hit her. Yep, they're going to say hit batsman. Or hit by pitch, I should say. And we got 2 on and only 1 out. Just ran it inside and... Wow, I don't know if that hit her. I don't think that hit her. I feel like that just barely got the jersey. All right, first pitch to the righty, the next up, and it's popped to the pitcher, and quickly now there's 2 down with 2 on. That's the first runner in scoring position for the Blaze. Guess I should make the Blaze gray, but they have white jerseys on. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Aaliyah Andrews from LSU, the center fielder, number 11. They're wearing white jerseys. Their logo had this color, but a little bit. All right, bunt down to first base line, and they go first base to second base, and that will retire the side, I believe. Or what did they call here? I think that's it. I don't know what's the discussion. Okay, we got a coach's challenge. The Blaze are challenging. So what, they think she beat the throw? Actually, I think she did. You're welcome, Sinbin Admin. Thank you. So either the inning's over or we're going to have bases loaded and 2 out. All right, runner is safe. We got bases loaded, 2 out. And the Blaze top of the second will continue. I guess they just assumed the throw was going to beat the runner, and it did not. So the call was overturned. We got bases loaded, lefty pitcher, righty batter. Low for ball 1, 1-0. Kennedy on the mound. They didn't show the batter yet. Taken. Strike 1, just outside. Number 33, Corby Otis. Excuse me. The left fielder, number 33. Here's the pitch by Kennedy. Ooh, he thought about it. They called the ump, and they called it a ball. 2-1 count with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The Blaze down 1-0. Oh, it fouled off. I thought it might be into right field, but instead it's a foul ball. Strike 2. We already got double barrel action in the Bandits pen. A lefty and a righty warming up. Number 8 and then the lefty. Ooh, inside. Did she check it? No, she didn't. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So they threatened, but we head to the bottom of the second, still 1-0 Bandits. And oh, sorry, there's 2 hits now. I apologize. Let me fix that. 2 hits now for the Blaze. All right, sorry about that. Didn't miss the hit in there. Forgot to update the score bugs. All right, will this fit? No. If I put up this week, it's not gonna, it's gonna get blocked. Yeah, I'll have to do it later. Yep, tomorrow night we'll return with the regular WNBA schedule. We'll have Aces at Fever off of Prime at 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, Pacific. Good Lord. Again, Dream Mercury tonight, but it's on CBS Sports Network, not part of the WNBA League Pass. All right, we'll check, the other game. Bolts up 6-3, bottom of the fifth. That game's on ESPN2, which then ESPN2 will have the 3-game final series. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday if necessary. All right. Ricketts on the mound, the lefty, number 10, against a righty hitter. First pitch just outside, 1-0. 35 pitches for Ricketts, 36 now. All right. Grounder to short, up and over to first in time for out number 1. G6-3 on the putout by number 4, the shortstop. So we got one away in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Bandits over the Blaze. Lefty against lefty, bunted back to the pitcher, throws to first, out. Close play, but they called her out. Ricketts with a good play. G1-4 as the first baseman came in to try and play the bunt, and the second baseman had to cover the bag. Oh, are we going to challenge this? Yeah, the Bandits are challenging now. And it was close. I guess tie goes to the runner. I'd say she tied it. I think this might get overturned. Let me see. It's hard to see frame by frame. Yeah, I don't know. This could go either way. This is a tough call. All right, still looking at it. Let's see what they call. I think a tie has got to be. Safe. All right, so Bandits successful challenge. Make it 1 out. Runner at first. So 2 challenges, 1 by each team. They both got outs turned over. Oh, so that's a hit. I got to remember to give them their second hit now. All right, first pitch is misses, and it's 1-0. Sorry about that. All right, lefty versus lefty. 39 pitches for Ricketts. Number 10 delivers, fouled off, evens the count, 1-1. Morgan Zirkle, left fielder, number 18. 0 for 1 with a ground out. 433 batting average, 9 homers, 26 RBI, 1.280 OPS. Ooh, right down the middle. Yeah, it is a strike. He hesitated to call it a strike. I thought maybe he was going to say it was low, the ump. Yeah, digging these Bandits unis and colors. Does not look like the color on the website. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now there's 2 outs, but there's still a runner at first. So Ricketts comes back, strikes out the next batter after giving up the infield hit. Way under the pitch. Swing was way too low. Faked bunt or bunted and missed for strike 1. Again, lefty against lefty here. Sidney McKinney, number 26, second baseman, 465 average. Fouls it off out of play, strike 2. Looked like maybe a hit and run, or because number 6 took off. Looks like you can't lead off before the pitch, but you can like get going once the pitch is delivered, from what I could barely see of the people at second base. Another pitch fouled off, 65 miles per hour. Ricketts with 45 pitches already. All right. Here's the pitch, grounded to between first and second into right field. And the runner goes to third. So thanks to the challenge, Bandits have something going here in the bottom of the second with runners at the corners and 2 away. Ricketts with 46 pitches. That pitch was pretty much down the middle. It was grounded right out in front of the box, but first baseman was holding on the runner and couldn't get over there and was way out of the reach for the second baseman. All right. Ricketts faces a righty now. Bounces a pitch, 1-0. Aaron Koffel, 397 average, 5 homers, 27 RBI in the season. Number 21, the shortstop. Ricketts delivers. Koffel takes, 2-0. And we got a Blaze pitcher. Looked like a righty, number 8, warming up. Fouled off for strike 1. Straight back. Just missed it. Ricketts with 49 pitches. 8 multi-RBI games this season. 27 RBI, leads the AUSL. Aaron Koffel. Koffel. All right. Ricketts winds up. The delivery's fouled off just outside first base line. First baseman picked it up, threw it back to the pitcher. That was pitch 50 for Ricketts of the Blaze. Maybe I should fix that Blaze color. Again, the graphics here have them in gray or dark or black. All right, fouled off again. Now, whoops, sorry, 2-2. I forgot to up the count. Sorry about that. It's been 2-2. Koffel battling here. RBI leader. Chance for another RBI with a single. Bandits lead 1-0. They already have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Fouled straight back. Still 2-2, 67 miles per hour. 458 batting average with runners in scoring position for Aaron Koffel. All right, Ricketts. Here's the delivery. The pitch right down the middle, called strike 3. Thought it might be high, but this ump just takes a while to make the call. So we head to the top of the third, still 1-0. All right. So let's see. Yeah. 0-2 and 1-2. Yep. Oh, wait. 1-3. Oops, sorry. All right. Gotta fix that again. Sorry about that. Missed a hit. There we go. Apologies. Ugh, okay. Oh, boy. All right. Koffel struck out looking. Okay, yeah. All right. So the play-by-play is up to date. We're through 2. Again, this game is the final regular season game in Rosemont tonight. The Volts lead the Talons 6-4 in their final game, bottom of the 6th. Again, Saturday, Sunday. If they split, the third and final deciding game would be Monday night. They play Saturday and Sunday afternoon for the first AUSL championship, the 4-team league. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to scroll back. Yep, there we go. Anna Gold is the Rookie of the Year, and that was for... Oh, okay, that's who was getting a... And Hitter of the Year, Aaron Koffel. Those were probably the awards we saw given out between innings. Gotcha. AUSL Championship Talons Impact Players. Yeah, they're already previewing the championship matchup. Again, those games will be on ESPN too. All right, 1-0 through 2. All right, lefty against lefty, outside, ball 1. Number 75 for the Blaze is up. Kennedy, number 11 on the mound. Next pitch is taken, strike 1. Yeah, their website is theausl.com for tickets and TV information. Pop up to second, and there's one down in the top of the third. So P4 on the pop out, or the put out. All right, lefty against righty. First pitch. Ooh, called strike. Thought it looked a hair outside. Oh and 1. Kennedy delivers low. Ball 1. It was over the plate, but a little low. Bailey Klinger, the third baseman, number 3. 0 for 1, a flyout. 343 batting average. 3 home runs, 18 RBI. Lines one right up the middle to center field for a hit. And with 1 out, the Blaze have a runner aboard. Each team with 3 hits now. And again, the first inning, the Bandits got a run on a hit and 3 walks. So a run was walked in. And that's where we stand here in the top of the third. First pitch misses upstairs, 1-0, 68 miles per hour by Kennedy. Again, in Rosemont, Illinois tonight, or it's really hot in the Chicago area, near O'Hare Airport. Swung on and belted into center, but caught short of the track by the center fielder. Quickly, is that 2 down now? That is 2 downs. Fly to center. Just looked like it was hit really hard, but it ended up being just short of the warning track. in center. It looks like the wind, according to the flags, is blowing a little right to left. So maybe a little bit in. Next pitch is low and outside. 1-0. Lefty against lefty. Number 99 on the Blaze at bat. Lefty, lefty. Swung on. Popped it to right. Make that center. Camera made me think it was center, and that's it. They get one hit, but leave one. And we head to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 in favor of the Blaze, and they're coming to bat. All right, yep. 0-3-0, 1-3-0. All right. Thanks to everybody who has liked and subscribed and returning members. If you're new here, first, welcome. Secondly, hope you're enjoying the live stream. And if so, please hit the like button on the video. Please hit subscribe to Sinbin Stream on YouTube. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube and help me grow the channel. Thanks for your support. All right, so the other game, we got Volts Talons 6-4. Again, it's going to be Talons and Bandits in the final, a best of 3. 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, ESPN2. 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, again, ESPN2. If they split, and if necessary, Monday night, ESPN2, 6 o'clock for Game 3 of the finals. All right, and just a reminder of what's coming up. We'll be back and have plenty... Whoops, wrong button. Plenty of WNBA action. All right, I don't know if Ricketts is leaving, if they're going to change pitchers. I'm not really sure here in the bottom of the third. Maybe. All right, Leach, the second baseman, uses a little rosin and goes to second. Oh, she's mic'd up. Oh, wow, this is like Banana Ball. With the Savannah Bananas, they mic up players during the game. All right, there's the schedule for W coming up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll have it every day. We don't have a foul down the right field or down to the first baseman for strike 1 here in the bottom of the third. All right, so yeah, we won't have a W off day until like Monday, August 4th. So plenty of basketball coming up. Doing softball tonight. Next pitch, just outside, misses for ball 1, 1-1. All right, next pitch, lined into right for a single. And the Bandits have the leadoff runner aboard, nobody out. All right. All right, next batter, we got, yep. Both starting pitchers are lefties. Ricketts for the Blaze, Kennedy for the Bandits. Ricketts delivers. Whoa, high and inside for ball 1. Had to get out of the way. Little sweet chin music there. All right. Fouls off the next pitch. Evens the count. 1-1. Here in the bottom of the third. All right. 1-1 the count. Runner at first. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. And they're not showing Ricketts' pitch count because it still says Blaze amid action. Aubrey Leach, the mic'd up player. Misses outside. That looked like a throwaway pitch. Evens the count 2-2. All right, 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Bandits in the bottom of the third. Fouls it off. Still 2-2 the count. Aubrey Leach, 733 batting average at Parkway Bank Sports Complex. I guess this is the name of the 11 for 15. 733. Wow. In Rosemont. All right, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A little outside. Strike 3. 1 out. Runner at first. All right, here's the pitch. Fouled down the right field line. Bounces and into the near the camera area for strike 1. Yeah, I guess I should make the Blaze pink. They got more pink on their numbers than this other color. All right, they call it a strike. 0-2. I thought it was outside. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Runner at first. 1-0 lead for the Bandits here in the bottom of the third. How the heck is that happening? All right, just outside, 1-2. All right, I got to check something really quick. Yep, that's a little behind. All right. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So after a leadoff single, Ricketts retires the next 2 on strikeouts. Wiz and now whoever else just struck out there. Yeah, you can see W-I-S-Z. Lefty against lefty. First pitch, low and outside for ball 1. Yeah, maybe I'll make the Blaze a pink during the break here. Ooh, fouled one off her own leg to even the account, the pitch count here, or the, what do you say? Even the count at 1-1. How is this possible? What is going on? Here's the pitch. Grounded to second. Up in time to first to retire the side. A 4-3 ground out. A leadoff hit. Nothing else. We are through 4 innings. We head to the 3 innings. We head to the top of the 4th. 1-0 in favor of the Bandits. Oh 3-0. 1-4-0. All right, I'll be right back after a quick break. Ugh. Whoops, there went my phone. We're back. All right. Looks like we have a pitching change, though. For the Bandits. Anna Gold, Rookie of the Year. 394 batting average. 5th in the AUSL. Just a reminder of what's coming up here for the WNBA. Oh, yeah, I forgot to change the color. All right, we got a right-handed pitcher. Ooh, called strike one. Thought that looked a little high. Righty against righty, number 8. Pitch fouled. Nope, actually pop up to the first baseman, caught P3, 1 away. Here in the top of the 4th. Lexi Kilfoyle, 15 games, 5-1 record, 2.45 ERA. Yeah, they took the rest of it down. Drop 64% of the time. Change, curve, and then single digits, screwball, and a couple others. All right, first pitch. The next batter misses low, 1-0. Yeah, these Bandits unis are pretty cool looking. I like the color scheme. Wow, that looked like a strike. I guess it missed on the inside, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Whoa, just missed outside. Maybe a little low, 3-0. All right, here's the sign. The wind up the pitch, just a little low down the middle. Ball 4. 1 out, runner at first. Kilfoyle in relief of Kennedy. Let's see, 030-140, yeah. Kilfoyle. All right, there we go. All right, righty against righty. Pitch. Oh, that looked outside. That was called a strike, though. Kind of inconsistent here by the ump in the top of the 4th. Whoa, way upstairs. Evens the count. 1-1. If you're just joining us, the Bandits got a run in the first due to a single and 3 walks to drive in the run. Just outside, 2-1 is the count. All right, here's the windup, the delivery, right down the middle, taking strike 2. Number 12, the batter for the Blaze. Right-handed hitter. All right, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Up in time to first with the throw to get the runner. Get the batter. The runner moves to second, but now there's 2 outs in the top of the 4th. All right, let me change their color right now. Do we have a pink? That's not really pink. That's a little bit of a bright pink. I'd like to fade it a little. All right, first pitch is fouled off. No, they got away. I guess it dropped. Sorry. All right, we'll just go with the bright. I think that's more accurate. 1-0 is the count. They got more of that on their. They got white jerseys and black pants, but the logo and the numbers have more pink than that other color. Down the middle, taking strike one, even the count at 1-1. Number 11. 10 for 21 in the month of July, Andrews. A righty against lefty, popped up to second. That'll retire the side. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, still 1-0 in favor of the Bandits. Yeah, we got 0-3-0 and 1-4-0. Whoops. I hit the wrong one. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Middle of the fourth here. We'll see who comes out to pitch for the Blaze. If it'll still be Ricketts. She's thrown over 50 pitches, I know that. Oh. College coaches on what? Bandits roster. Is she a player coach, Bubba? Yeah, Wiz. Okay. Koffel? McKinney? I don't know. We do have a reliever. It's Nets, a righty, number 34. First pitch, 64 miles per hour. Taken for ball one. Next pitch. Ball two. All right. All right. That's just two pitches, 2-0. Got time called. And what the heck happened there? Time called again, and the catcher visits the mound. All right, 0-3-0, 1-4-0. 0-3-0, 1-4-0. All right, 2-0 count, bottom of the fourth. Leadoff hitter. Swung on to it's going to be center and caught for out number one by number 11. Hard to tell with the camera work. I thought it was left center. Thought maybe the left fielder would get it, but first batter, first out, retired there by Nets, Netz, the Devin Netz, the right-handed pitcher, number 34. 3 games, 1-0 record, 1.05 ERA, 6 2/3 innings pitched. And loops a slow pitch in there, taken, thought about a bunt, but strike one. She has a drop, screwball, rise, changeup, and curveball. 65.3 was her fastest pitch on average. Fouled straight back into the crowd or netting. It's 0-2 now with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th here. We'll check the other game in a minute. All right, here's the pitch, low and outside. 1-0 or 1-2. 1 second. Top of the 7th, Volts lead the Talons 6-4. That game is on ESPN2. Foul down, just missed down the right field line. All right, so still 1-2 is the count. Excuse me. All right. Pitch, ground, whoop, fouled straight back. It looked like a grounder right up the middle, but it was fouled back. Tuesday versus Bandits. Aaliyah Binford, 4 innings, 4 hits, no runs. No walks, no strikeouts. Or, sorry, no walks, 5 strikeouts. She must be playing in the field right now. All right, fouled off another pitch, still 1-2. I'm assuming Binford looks like she might be at first. It's kind of hard to tell. They're so zoomed in. All right. Pitch swung. Oh, would have been strike 3, but the catcher dropped it. Or maybe it was... Okay, it was fouled off then. If she had held on to it, it would have been probably strike 3 then. Because if she missed, they would have just thrown to first to get her. Fouls another one back. I think this is 9 pitches in the at-bat. Into the 3rd row of the seats behind the netting. Maybe the 2nd row. Yeah, I guess that's the 2nd row. AUSL All-Star Cup. Opening day, August 2nd. TheAUSL.com. All right. Didn't know about that. All right. Nets with the pitch. Bounces it low. It's 2-2. With 1 out here in the bottom. 10th pitch of the at-bat. I thought that was already number 10. Low. Full count. 3-2. With nobody on and 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Nets calls time before the full count pitch. Oh boy, here we go. Full count pitch, swung on into right field. Right fielder's under it and catches it for out number 2. Long at bat, but nothing doing for the offense of the Bandits. 2 outs. 3rd hitter of the inning is up. Nets has thrown 14 pitches already. First pitch to the lefty is called. Strike 1. I thought it might be low, but it's called. Morgan Zirkle, 429 average, 9 homers, 26 RBIs. She's 0 for 2, ground out and strikeout so far. Fouls one down the 3rd base line, caught for out number 3 by number 3, the 3rd baseman. So we've played 4 innings, still 1-0 as Bandits as the Blaze will bat in the top of the 5th. So 030 140. All right, let's double check this game real quick. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know why. Did I accidentally? I guess I don't need that box score that big. All right. Still 6-4 volts. Bottom of the 7th now. Let's see their play-by-play real quick. Let's see. Fly out, strike out, ground out. Is that final? Do they play 7 or do they play more than 7? Not sure. Oh, wrong button. What? That was weird. Why did I hit? Okay. I don't know. Again, Dream in Phoenix to take on the Mercury tonight. Wow, the Mercury are favored even with all those injuries. I think Sabali, Copper, and Lexi Held are still out, but I don't know. Again, we'll return to W action tomorrow night. Aces at Fever on Prime at 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. So just a reminder what's coming up for the W. Don't have an off day for a while for the W. They're not off tonight. They were, since the All-Star break, but I just don't get the game. Top of the 5th here in this game. Let me hit refresh real quick. Yep, final. So they play 7 innings. All right, grounded to center on the first pitch. Leadoff hit here in the top of the 5th for the Blaze, trailing 1-0. All right, let me fix it. That's hit number 4. Each team with 4 hits. Jumped on the first pitch and drove it into center. All right, righty pitcher, Kilfoyle, 15 pitches against a lefty batter. Showed bunt. Was it a strike? Why did they appeal to the first base ump? Do they not have a third base ump? It's a lefty batter. This is Aubrey Leach, the second baseman. 351 average, no homers, 7 RBIs. She had a single tonight. So 1-0 is the count. Slow dribbler, right line. Don't have time to get anybody. It's an infield hit. 2 on, nobody out here. That was a funny looking play, but MLB becomes official partner of AUSL. They're showing multi-year investment in women's professional softball, shared commitment to growing the game, exclusive games to be broadcast on MLB Network. Okay. Major league support, unlimited potential, growing the game together. Okay. All right, first pitch. The next batter is outside, ball 1. So the Blaze with their biggest threat here. 2 on and nobody out. Way inside, almost hit the batter. 2-0. So the Talons lose their season finale, but they'll take on these Bandits in the final best of 3 series. Ooh, that looked high and outside. Instead, it's called strike 1. Top of the 5th. 2 on, nobody out. Kilfoyle on in relief. She pitched the 4th. Oh, belted, but way too early on the swing. Fouled off left side. Evens the count. 2-2. All right. Bandits pitcher Kilfoyle winds up the pitch. Grounded foul again. Still 2-2. 65 miles per hour on that pitch. All right. All right, swung on. Oh, a liner to third, over to second, double play. Holy cow. The last thing in the world the Blaze wanted to happen, but a great L L5-4 on the putout. Line out to 5-5-4 on the putout to double the runner off second. L5-4. Runner had no chance. First pitch with 2 outs and a runner at first is a strike. 0-1. Anna Gold, the rookie of the year. 384 average, 5 homers, 17 RBI. 0 for 2, a strikeout and flyout tonight. Right-hander against right-hander. Outside, 1-1. What a defensive play there. Kilfoyle with 25 pitches in relief. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed outside. 1-2 the count. Took something off. 56 miles per hour. Here's the pitch. They set up outside. She swings and misses outside. They threatened, but leave one. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 in favor of the Bandits. I forgot to fix this. Mid-5th. There we go. Lexi Kilfoyle gets out of a jam. No runs, 5 hits, no errors, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Bandits with the lead over the Blaze. All right. Yeah, well. How is this possible? Why is this not registering? Why is everything different? I don't get it. Shoot, did I accidentally... Yeah, I don't know. Yep, Bandits Talons in the final series, best of 3 for the championship. Saturday, Sunday, Monday if necessary. Head-to-head this season, 4-4 split between the Bandits and Talons. More offense and better pitching, though, by the Bandits against the Talons. Talons had the better overall record, but it'll be by at least 3 games, even if the Bandits hang on to this game. All right, we're ready for the bottom of the 5th. First pitch is fouled off. Hit the runner in the leg, or the batter in the leg. 0-1. Righty against lefty. Oh, I forgot to do grounder to third. Not in time. An infield hit. I think it was a bunt, actually. Either way, it's a hit. fifth hit by each team. Yep, definitely a bunt. Perfect bunt. Front of the plate, third there in time, but threw to the second baseman, but they had already beaten the thrown. Strike one on the next batter. Righty against righty. Nets, N-E-T-Z, number 34, the right-handed pitcher for the Blaze. Swung on, hit to the outfield, at the track, off the wall in right center. Rounding third, headed to home, safe. And a play at the plate, and it's 2-0. Oh, and I forgot to put the runner on first. Sorry about that after the infield hit. My mistake. 2-0 Bandits now. Runner at second. Yeah, off the wall in center. So they come up with a run here in the fifth. Next batter, first pitch, strike one. I got to update this. Yeah. All right, 0-1, runner at second. Nets delivers, fouled off, 0-2. That's Koffel at second. I don't know if that'll be a double or a single plus the advance on throw, though. Fouled off, still 0-2. 2-0 Bandits here in the bottom of the fifth. Danielle, Gibson, Wharton. 361 average, a single and a walk tonight. Right-handed pitcher, lefty batter. The pitch. Foul down the left field line, about a play, still 0-2 is the count. All right. All right, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to center on the line drive, caught. And that is out number one in the bottom of the fifth. Nets has thrown 25 pitches in relief here. This play was pretty close at the plate, but she got her hand on the plate before the swipe tag. Good slide by the runner. Oh, swung on and belted to left. That's going to hit the wall. And runner scores. And are they safe or out at second? What's the call by the ump? I guess safe. So runner at second, 3-0 now in favor of the Bandits. Yeah, that was smashed into left. It hit the wall, though. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter now. Taken, strike one, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped it up on the infield. Shortstop catches it for out number 2. Still a runner in scoring position, though. Now the wind seems to be blowing a little bit out from right to left. Seemed to be in a little bit earlier. Bandits have scored at least 3 runs in all 24 games this season. Excuse me. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Low and a little bit outside, but couldn't lay off it. Number 2, the lefty batter for the Blaze at the plate. So that was Koffel with the last double. McKinney scored. Swung on down the left field line and foul. 0-2. Just foul. Off the end of the bat, seemingly. 30 pitches for Nets. Corey McMillan, 176 average, 5 RBIs. Strikeout and ground out tonight. Lefty hitter, 406 OPS, though. Righty pitcher, lefty batter. Here's the pitch upstairs. 1-2 the count. All right, swung on and missed, but beautiful pitch. Just dipped a little and under the bat, but they pick up 2 more runs and leave 1. We head to the top of the 6th, 3-0 in favor of the Bandits now. All right, so we got Blaze 0, Bandits 3 after end of 5 innings. 7-inning game. All right. Oof. Thanks, Sinbin Admin. You're the best. I don't understand. Why is this still... let's see. Yep. No runs, 5 hits, no errors. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. 2 innings to go in the AUSL regular season. Again, Saturday, Sunday afternoon, game 1 and 2 between the Bandits and the Talons. If necessary, the rubber match or the deciding game would be Monday night, 6 o'clock. They're all 3 games on ESPN2, I believe. All right, looks like we're coming out of the break here. See who takes the mound. If we got another call to the bullpen, I think we got another lefty here in the top of the 6th. Yep, a lefty. Number 82 takes the mound. Haven't started the W game tonight. This is Taylor McQuillan. McQuillan, sorry. 12 games, 3-1 record, 5.44 ERA, 27 innings pitched. First pitch, a little high, 1-0. Top of the 6th. She throws a curve, a rise, a drop, a screwball, and a change. Lefty against lefty, bunted, and foul. Evens the count, 1-1. All right, the lefty delivers. Popped up on the infield. Third baseman handles it. So on the putout, P5. There's quickly 1 away here in the top of the 6th. And they're comparing side by side for McQuillan. First pitch I missed, 48 miles per hour, 0-1 is the count. They didn't get back in time. Oh, Kilfoyle took over, or wait, no. McQuillan for Kilfoyle. Yeah, they still don't have the first out. Fouled off, 0-2 is the count. Here's the pitch upstairs, 1-2. Why does this keep doing this? I don't understand. Here's the 1-2, grounded to short, up in time to first for out number 2. G 6-3 on the put out. Kofel at short with the nice throw. Pitch taken down the middle, strike 1. 2 away here already in the top of the 6th. Ouch. There's the pitch, a bouncer low for ball 1. Blaze have had some chances, but that double play with 2 outs and 1 on, or 2 outs, no, sorry, 2 on and nobody out really hurt. It was a liner to third to second base to double the runner off in time. Ooh, inside, 2-1 the count. Ooh, inside. Was that a strike or a ball? Did it hit the bat? What's the call? 2-2. All right, I wasn't sure. Yeah, 2-2. I think it hit the bat high and tight. Holy cow, that... Where's my phone? Dang it. Whoops. Ah, I missed it. Looks like we got a review. Gosh darn it. All right, I think we got a review of this last... Oh, I just barely got it. All right, now they're saying 3-1. 3-1. Now full count. All right, sorry. 3-2 now is the right count. So that wasn't fouled off. They called it a ball. All right, full count. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Outside, a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. Sorry, I was trying to get a picture of somebody I knew I used to work with in the broadcast and scoring area. All right, first pitch taken, strike 1 right down the middle. Taylor Edwards, 179 average, no homers, 2 RBI. Lefty against righty, takes low. Did she check her swing? They didn't show the appeal. I have to wait. 0-2. I guess she went. Fouled it off on a 66 mile per hour pitch. McQuillan, yeah. 16th pitch. Blaze pitcher in relief. Takes one outside, 1-2. Number 82 picks up the rosin. She's set for the 1-2 pitch with a runner at first, 2 outs. Ooh, gets away from her in the dirt and outside, 2-2. She's going to get a fresh softball. Much fresher than that marked up one I have. All right. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Straight back. Still 2-2. All right, here's the pitch. Outside, full count. There was 2 outs. And then we got a walk. Now we got a 3-2 count and a 3-0 game. Top of the 6th. Ooh, swung on, but out of play. Looked like a hard swing. Still full count. Yep, we had a pop out, a ground out, and then a walk. Strike, ball, 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 strike, ball. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and ooh, just foul. Just past the third base glove. Third baseman's glove. Still 3-2 is the count. All right, we got a slight delay here. New baseball, mound visit, something. 3-0 Bandits. Top of the 6th. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on into center and caught at the track for out number 3. That was hit hard. But they leave a runner, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-0 Bandits. Good play by the center fielder. All right. Oh boy. All right. Again, we will be returning to plenty of WNBA action soon enough. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central. All right. Let's see. So the the Bandits will be looking for a little insurance here in the bottom of the 6th, and the Blaze have 3 outs left to get 3 runs as of now. Once they bat in the top of the 7th, again, Talons lost tonight in their finale against the Volts, but they have the better record, and it'll be a best of 3. Saturday, Sunday afternoon, if necessary. Game 3, Monday night. All 3, 6 o'clock Central. All 3 games on ESPN2. Bandits general manager in attendance. And somebody for the Blaze as well. All right. Bottom of the 6th. Oh, we got somebody who has a face mask on for the pitcher. Vater. V-A-W-T-E-R. Righty against righty. First pitch fouled back. Strike 1. Oops, sorry. Forgot to change this over. All right. 0-1 pitch. Swung on to left field, down the line, and foul. It had plenty of distance, but that was a foul ball. That would have been long gone for a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 6th, but it just went foul. Valter in for Binford. Pitcher. All right, righty against righty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside, 1-2 is the count. Again, this is the regular season finale for the AUSL. Oh, is that a liner to short and caught? What a play at short to retire the first batter after nearly a solo shot. Shortstop made a nice diving play. All right, Alana Valter, 11 games, 1-5 record, 4.20 ERA, 30 innings pitched. Gave up 42 hits. First pitch, wow, that was a strike. That looked inside, and this camera must be like to the left field side and a little bit off center because there's no strike zone to see. Low and outside. Again, righty pitcher now against a lefty hitter. 1-1's the count. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-1. Valter, 75% throws the drop, 67.3 miles per hour. Changeup, rise, and curve as well. Little high, ball 3, 3-1 is the count with 1 out and bases empty. Hey, Bubba, thanks for checking in. There's somebody named Bubba. Inside, ball 4. Wait, what's the count? Nope. Wow, that was a strike. 3-2. My bad. Bella Dayton at the bat. 1 for 2 tonight. 347 average. Low and outside. There's ball 4. 1 on, 1 out. Wait, what did I say? Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, 3-0 Bandits. 1 out, 1 on, looking for insurance before the top of the 7th. Oh, check swing to the pitcher, throws to first in time. Runner advances to second, but quickly 2 away. An excuse me swing, grounder 1-3. Yeah, I know, weird. I'll try to find her. Yeah. I think she might be on... What is it? Hang on. All right, righty against lefty. First pitch is a ball. I know, it's so strange. I agree. Second pitch, I guess low and outside. Again, it's hard to tell with this strike zone. Little off center. This is Sydney McKinney. She's 3 for 3, 3 singles, 2 runs. Pitch hit into the air, right center, back at the track and gone. 2-run home run for the Bandits to take a 5-0 lead. That one was gone. That's only the second time we've even, we had one earlier this inning that was just foul. We've had a couple shots off the wall. So 5-0. Yeah, where the heck is the Bubba? I forgot. It was a hyphenated last name. It's so strange seeing that. Nickel. Wait. Okay, their box score is terrible. Maybe it was in the notes. All right, first pitch taken inside, 1-0. I'll have to see if I can find it. Again, the Talons lost 6-4 to the Volts, but they're in the final series against the Bandits, who lead 5-0 here, 1-1 count. All right. Low and inside, ball 2. I do like these Bandits unis and their logo. Hey, Althea, thanks for checking in. Hope you're having a good morning. Grounded to short and into the outfield. That's another hit. And I got to update my hit thing. What is it? 580? No, it's got to be 590 by now, yeah. 2 runs in the 6th, right? Yeah. All right, next batter. Runner at first. First pitch taken. Strike 1 down the middle. Fouled off. Strike 2. 0-2. Danielle Gibson Horton. 1 for 2. Single and a walk. All right. Runner at first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. 1-2. So they got the insurance they needed, and they got a comfortable 5-0 lead to head into the top of the 7th, needing 3 outs to nail down the regular season finale. Still can add a little more here. Swung on, shortstop has it, over to first in time, G6-3, but not before they get 2 more runs as we head to the 7th. 5-0 on the 2-run homer. End of the 6th. Let's see. 050, 590. Yep, that looks right. All right, let's see if I can find the Bubba for Bubba. Whoops, forgot to minimize that. Ow. Yeah, McKinney with the home run. Dayton scored. Where's the line? Oh, wait. Let's go from the play-by-play to... what else is there? Bailey Klingler. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here it is. There you go, Bubba. Bubba Nichols Camarena. If you're still here, Bubba. She is an outfielder. Why is her name Bubba? Oh, her first name is Madeline, but she has gone by the nickname Bubba since she was 12 years old. Okay. Interesting. All right, so Bubba, I'll have to remember that one next time I see you. All right. Got to get back to... There we go. All right, end of the first quarter, the Dreamer up 26-17 over the Mercury in Phoenix to catch you up on the W. That was a quick quarter. All right, first pitch grounded to second, 4-3 on the putout, 2 away from ending the regular season here. First pitch inside, 0-1. Why does this keep screwing up? 2-0 is the count. Wait, 2-0. All right, into the right, and one hops fair down the line and into second with a double. So 1 out, runner at second, 5-0 game, top of the 7th. We got another hit for the Blaze, but as of now, they're still getting shut out on 6 hits. Number 33 with the double. Andrews with the ground out to start the top of the 7th. All right, fouled off the dugout for strike 1 on the next batter. All right. Next pitch. They didn't even show it. It's a strike. 0-2. Like they got to it and it was already in the catcher's glove and had to wait for the signal. Outside. 1-2. Way outside. 1-2. 1 out. Runner at second. 5-0 Bandits. Needing 2 outs to close out the regular season and enjoy Thursday and Friday off before the final series. Swung on into the air, right field, caught for out number 2. And the Blaze are down to their... Wait a minute, that was a single? Or did she tag? Oh, I'm sorry, the runner tagged and went to third with 2 outs on the fly to deep right. All right. Will they get the shutout, or will the game keep going? Bailey Klingler at bat. 348 batting average. 3 homers, 18 RBIs. 1 for 3 tonight. Outside, ball 1. All right. Want to know the count? 2-0. Outside again. 2 outs. Runner at third. 5-0 Bandits over the Blaze. Blaze down to their last out. Top 7. Ooh, way inside. Almost hit her. 3-0. And again, it's... oh, gosh. What is her name again? Sorry. McQuillan. Taken right down the middle. Strike 1. 3-1 count. Number 82, McQuillan, a lefty. In relief. I think this is the 3rd pitcher used by the Bandits tonight. Lefty against righty. Fouled off. Full count. 3-2. Down to their last strike are the Blaze. We had some excitement. We had a 2-run homer in the bottom of the second, or bottom of the sixth, sorry. The payoff pitch, 3-2. Way outside, but lined into right for a RBI single. And keeps the inning going. And breaks the shutout. The Blaze are on the board. Run in the top of the seventh. So what do we got? 170, 590, I think. Yeah, that should be right. Here's the pitch outside, 1-0. Oh, fouled off. Oh, they call that a fair ball? I guess it was just a dribbler to the pitcher. 1-3 on the putout. That's the final. So they don't get the shutout, but they get the win, and they will head to the final series against the Talons. So 1 run on 7 hits, no errors for the Blaze. The Bandits, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. And underway in the second quarter, Dream 28, Mercury 17. 8:13 to go in the second. So again, the Blaze will take on oh brother. The Blaze will take on the Talons in the final. The Blaze and the sorry, not the Blaze. The Bandits will take on the Talons. The Bandits are 15-9. The Talons ended up 18-6. They'll have a best of 3. If needed, so Saturday, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night if necessary. Saturday, Sunday afternoon, Monday night if necessary. The season series was 4-4. So we'll go through this real quick. We had a 1 run in the first. Here, I'll fix the records too before I. Nope, wrong one. So the Blaze finished their season 7-17. The Bandits improved to 15-9, second best record. They had 1 in the first, 2 in the fifth, 2-run homer in the sixth. Then they gave up 1 in the seventh, but that'll do it. All right, we will. Well, actually, let's put this one up. And then maybe, can this show? Just a reminder, tomorrow night we return with the Aces at the Fever. 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. But that'll do it. Just a reminder, we will have Aces Fever games on Prime, and then we'll get to the Seattle Storm at Chicago Sky probably in the second quarter after 8 o'clock when the Aces Fever is over. And Sparks Sun will be on again. Then we'll have the Friday night Ion doubleheader. Saturday, I forgot to do the vote. I'll do the vote tomorrow during more WNBA games. I think everybody's voting Sparks Liberty instead of Storm Mystics. And then we'll have Sunday 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock action, most likely. There's a game at 5, but I think I'm going to have to do the 6. Sydney McKinney won the AUSL batting title with a .486 average for the Bandits. They're interviewing her right now. So no off days now for me for the W until Monday, August 4th. So we'll have W action for you for the conceivable future here, like almost the next 2 weeks. All right, that'll do it for Sin Bin Stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you tomorrow night for WNBA again, 6 o'clock Central. Until then, take care. Sinbin Stream signing out. Have a good one, and bye-bye.